Oh, let's go. Robo's back. We're ready.
Here we go.
Hey, welcome. Welcome to episode 3 of The Weird West. Let's go ahead and just jump right in. We're going to get this started right after the announcements, obviously. So first things first, the only sponsor that we have right now is Skull Splitter Dice. If you haven't checked them out yet, do it. Great dice, great company, great people. You can use the promo code FeatherfallTT to get 10% off. We're working on getting that changed. I know. I do want to say every Wednesday night we will be here playing Weird West, where the crew tries to navigate Dustfall Junction and the pitfalls that lie ahead. Every Thursday, the community one-shot. So we just wrapped up Kids on Bikes with a thrilling adventure into space. Kids in space. I don't know. That seems weird. But starting tomorrow, Church is going to lead us through Gamma World. So please join us tomorrow night, same time, 8:30 Central Time for that. And then every Saturday, rotating, we have the Secret Life of Karen and Walter Mitty. No, it's Karen and Sigil Confidential. And those two swap. I believe Karen was last weekend, so this weekend will be Sigil.
That's correct.
If you have not Karen,
Not
Karen. If you haven't checked it out yet, our Discord is popping off with some fun things that are happening. So we do have the Lich's Lore Land from the Neon Lich himself. He is giving us roleplay prompts every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. That way we can just, exercise our creativity brain. I personally like to write in the language of Randy, who is my Kids on Bike character. Kids on One Bike. He had his own bike. As if it were a diary entry. So, are we starting it this month? I don't think. Most likely, maybe, possibly. We'll be doing giveaways for the highest voted roleplay prompt. So we'll be having some fun there. Merch will also be starting to come out this week. So that is my goal for tomorrow. We'll get our merch store up and running. If you want that sweet neon sign of the Neon Lich or the Neon Skull itself, we will have that. If there's something else you want out there, we can get it happening. So
I will model the Neon Lich Speedo.
Yep.
I will say that psychology has proven that our logo branded across your body will increase your sex appeal exponentially.
It's true.
God, I don't know about that because I might hurt somebody.
5 kids, 1 bite.
Don't say that when I'm talking about sex appeal. You just ruined it for everyone.
Who? Me? Not me.
5 kids, 1 bike.
I was reading chat. I'm sorry. I was reading chat. I think that was my line, as Chris said, kids on bike, and 5 kids, 1 bike. Imagine it. It's weird. But yeah, so that's our Discord. Check us out there. We also have shorts coming out, so unrelated to merch, it's shorts on YouTube. Check us out. Check out our YouTube. They're funny.
You mean I can't wear the Neon Lich on my ass?
You could. Yeah, I'll put it right on the butthole. Clip that one. What the fuck? Are the shorts cute? Yeah, they're actually jorts. So, all right. No. Check out our YouTube. We have the shorts coming out regularly. I think I saw in there. Yeah, I will allow that. I don't know why we have add permitted term butthole. So we added butthole to our permitted terms. I love it. Wouldn't be Neon Lich Studios after dark. Okay. Shorts on YouTube. Check us out, Neon Lich Studios. They're coming. We also put our long plays up there, so our VODs should be coming in now that we're officially onboarded as an affiliate. But everything is being pumped over to our YouTube. Be sure to check us out there. Chris has been tirelessly working on shorts to get them started. I saw 3 in the queue. There's like 3 ready to go.
Yep.
I watched them already. They're kind of funny, so be sure to check it out if you haven't. And then TikTok, if you want to see those same shorts, they're on TikTok too.
Yep.
TikTok too.
TikTok too.
I think that's our best to date. 5 minutes introduction. Am I missing anything? Yes. Signups are in our Discord. Signups for Star Trek The Next Generation. One shot, short shot, it's there. Be sure to sign up if you want to play. So priority goes to our Discord members. Tomorrow I will be putting the tweet out into the Twitterverse. So if you don't do it now, you don't get to play. That's on you. So that will happen. Signups are this month. For next month, the following month, it will be a Neon Lich Studios original. I'm not stuck on the name. It seems like people don't like it. Deadly Infestation. So it'll be a zombie post-apocalyptic world that is homebrewed from our very own crew here at Neon Lich Studios. So be sure to sign up for that one. All right. As the papers shuffle, I think we're ready. Who is ready? Who's ready for tonight?
Oh, me.
Wait, what are we doing?
Me. We're playing. We're playing.
Oh,
we're
shit.
We're playing. All right. So as the party has coincidentally entered the town of Deathfall Junction, seemingly at the same time, some of the townsfolk take notice, and they take notice because it's weird that they get so many visitors in such a short period of time. And you are each met by the sheriff, Silas Kane. And after he does a quick informal interrogation, he points you over to the Tipsy Tumbleweed, where you get to meet some of the other colorful folk here at in Dustfall Junction. The one and only Zeke. Zeke number 1, actually, is there. The better Zeke. He's there. Along with some other folks. And so you all get to know each other. You get to see each other. And as you form a bond of being the outsiders in town, you notice a townsfolk run in. And they're very worried. The Blackthorne gang are at it again. And so you see Sheriff Silas Kane take off. And he takes off, and in tow as he's coming back, lassoed by he's pretty good. Sheriff Kane, he's pretty good. Okay. He lassoed him, and he's dragging him through town, ready to be the judge and the jury. Finds him guilty, puts him in jail. As you guys, he asks for your help, and you talk to him a little bit. Somehow the Blackthorne gang member, does anybody remember his name? Shit. Donovan.
The arrested one?
Donovan. Magically disappears.
Didn't write that down.
Just quickly evaporates into thin air. After doing some quick magic checks, you found that possibly there's something weird going on. And the OGZ. Yeah, I don't know what that means. Original Zeke OG. Spending some time, you had your fortune read, tarot cards read. Spent the night, woken in the middle of the night by a blood-curdling scream. You see somebody standing over body. Armed with just your sawed-off shotgun, Caleb, you decide to head out there and see what it is. You may remember what you saw.
It was a skeletal figure in a like a trench coat deal or duster coat or something like that.
I love it.
A zombie with an aura of power standing over a body in the mist.
I had been creeping around him, getting close.
Yeah, you were like hidden from every single person, just with your stealth roll.
I was a ghost.
I wrote down a mace face, so I guess that's what that means.
Maze face.
Emaciated.
Like emaciated face.
Oh, okay. I get it. Okay.
I also wrote down emaciated.
And as you guys inch closer to it, It turns on you, and that's exactly where we left off. So, this is going to be the first combat of the night, of actually the entire campaign. So with Deadlands, we do things a little bit different than D&D. We do each round, a card is drawn. So I mean, we're keeping with the Dead West, attitude. And ace is high, deuce is low. Jokers are wild. Okay.
Out of your partner, do-si-do.
Yep, and then turn order is in reverse alphabetical order. Spades, hearts, diamonds, clubs. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and draw. Any questions before we get started? We did a quick prep of the rules, and we'll explain them to you, chat, as we go. Okay.
Ready.
So I've pre-shuffled. I'll shuffle a few more times so you all don't think I'm cheating here. Robo, you're going to draw the Joker. I can feel it.
I mean, if you've got to
I
cheat
hope
at a
so,
game
yeah.
of pretend.
Uh,
I have to win.
I have to win. I have to win. So as you are in Main Street of town, it is desolate, with the exception of Silas on the ground, and this Desecrated Gunslinger is the name that it's been given. You do feel that eerily, like it's misty, hard to see outside of the frame of like where you're actually looking. Okay, so first I'm gonna go in order of how I see you on the screen. I'm first on the screen. I'm sorry, I should have went in reverse order, so it's not. So the Desecrated Gunslinger is a 9 of spades. Church, a 9 of clubs. Cranky,
Ace of spades.
big Motorhead fan.
Nice. Lemmy.
Quake,
Lemmy is God.
Lemmy is God. Or Dex, you are the Jack of Diamonds. Robo, King of Hearts.
Come on, Joker. Oh,
5 of Diamonds. Okay, so order as I see it. Ostro,
Oh boy.
I didn't realize
Zeke.
that was needed.
Zeke, Dex, Desecrated Gunslinger, Dax, Caleb. And
I
if
have something.
yes, what? Yes.
So because I have a hindrance called hesitant, I actually have to draw 2 cards to take the negative because that's one of my weaknesses.
Well, you would take the 5 then.
Okay. So what is it? 5.
5 of diamonds, and so
Okay.
2 socks. We're drawing for you
Oh.
again.
okay. Yeah.
7 of
Oh.
spades.
So much better.
Okay, new order. New order. Ostro, Dex, Gunslinger, Dax, Caleb, Robo. Okay.
Okay.
Ostro, Dex, Dak, Gunslinger, Dax.
Caleb Zeke.
Yep. So if I remember correctly, I think Caleb, you got within, I would say, close range. And so Dax was pretty far back, or Dex was pretty far back. Dax was kind of hidden along the outskirts. I would say probably 20 feet away.
Close enough to get a good look at the body.
Ostro and Zeke, how far away were you? I can't remember your 2 positions.
I think I was fairly far back.
Some of you stayed behind Flash.
Yeah,
I think
okay.
that was Dex.
That was okay.
And so that's a good 100 yards. That's very far back.
Ooh.
That's that's a bit.
That's a whole football field.
Yeah, I think Zeke would have followed Caleb. Because
I like to believe I'm somewhere in the middle. Like I'm not
50
up
yards.
front with everybody else, but I'm not way behind either. So
Okay, we'll say
Yeah.
you're 50 yards away.
all right.
Dax, you two with your names. Dax, you're about 20 feet away. Zeke, how far were you?
Wherever Caleb would have been, I would have followed him.
All right, right behind me.
All right, so you guys are 10 feet, 10 yards. I mean, I don't remember exactly where you two were.
Sure, it's a 10-ish.
Yeah, we came around the other side, so we're kind of opposite of where we think Dax is at. Sort of, you know.
So you're
10
20
yards
feet
is
too.
fine.
Okay,
Okay. All right.
fair.
Okay.
So this
Like
is
that.
theater of the mind chat. So I apologize. You got to bear with us. Use your brain power. Don't use Chat GPT.
I mean, if you're playing a tabletop game and don't have an imagination,
Yes,
you're in trouble.
suck. You heard it here first. Also, I do want to point out we had some pretty amazing support. So we finally clicked on the affiliate button today, and I want to point out some of our subs. So Cremisia, nailed it. 6 months at tier 1. So they gave us 6 months in advance. That's awesome.
They're gonna be live tomorrow in the Gamma
Yeah,
World
in
one
Gamma
shot.
World. 2 socks, 3 months at tier 1. Zexit the Dead. with
Z
a-
the null. There you go. Z the null.
Zethanol.
Z the null.
Zethanol. Nailed it. With your prime, Robo with the prime, High Tops with the prime, Ginkgo with the prime, Cranky Old Mates with the tier 3, Church with the prime, Chance with the prime, 2 socks, gift and a sub to Debbie Snacks, and Cranky with the 500 bits. So all of those founder badges instantly gone. They're going to go to the first 10 that subscribed. Congratulations. We'll figure out something for the next couple that as you subscribe. We also hit 62 followers. That's pretty awesome. Let's keep pushing it to 100. Tell your friends. We need to try and get the name out there. Tell people, everybody that you know. Get them in here. Get them in here. Robo, get your sister to follow.
I already did last week at the bar.
Moms really love me.
Yeah. I made my family members sign up at the bar. We pulled out the app and we
Hers Ray, thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. 63. All right.
Yeah.
So first up is going to be Ostro. Ostro,
okay.
you are 50 yards away, and you can move. Let's pull up our little cheat sheet here. Cheat sheet. So your movement
Mm-hmm. It's
You-
your pace.
is your pace. Yep. A number of squares up to your pace.
Okay, my pace is 6. However, I have a power called speed. So I drop
run?
a point. Yes, I take a pill and fuck off. No,
Jet. It's actually Jet.
you're right.
Content
I
warning.
need some mentats up in here.
Mentats. Okay, what speed do?
It wouldn't help. Basically, it doubles my movement.
So you can move 12, which I think we're
Uh-huh.
saying pace is 3 yards. So one pace is 3 yards. Is that what we said, Robo?
Sure. No, I'm just really bad at distances. So.
Well, so he's
Okay.
50 yards away. He has
Yeah.
12 pace with a feet power of speed, so doubles it. So 6
Yeah.
goes to 12.
12.
So you can move 36 yards. So you would be within 18
Yeah.
yards of this thing.
Okay. Then that's what I'm gonna do. And that's all I can do because I'm melee, so I don't have anything ranged.
Okay.
Well, I mean, I do have a gun, but I don't have the shooting skill, so I'd have to shoot it with a penalty, and I'd rather beat the men to death.
Sure. And come to just realize it is the middle of the night. Nobody else is on the streets. There are no lights other than like some lanterns up and down the street. The dusty street. It's not like a
pretty
You don't have a pavement yet.
No.
Okay. Okay. So we'll move to Quake. Quake, you're a good 100 yards away.
Yeah. So what is Flash's pace?
Ooh, that's a good question.
6.
It is a mule.
Well,
So I don't know.
6 it is.
we're
Because
gonna
if
go
it's
to
6, then
Google.
I'm faster than the mule.
I would let the DM pick something until I find anything.
The horse stat? Yeah, I don't.
Yeah.
Googling.
Yeah. So just.
Are you allowed to
Mule
do
can
that,
walk up to
Jamie?
8 hours. It has a toughness of 11.
So
that might be something we need.
Cool, thanks.
Good lord.
So while the mule's pace can indicate a slower speed, it's not fast.
No.
Yeah.
Everything I'm reading, it's not.
So
It's
like
not
a 2 or a
fast.
3.
Yeah, I would say probably. I would give it a 5,
Okay.
just to make it
real
easier.
slow. Okay.
And it's got. Does it still
that's
have
not
its packs on there? Not like full
Yeah.
of stuff, but
I was gonna say.
It's got some stuff still in it.
yeah.
Okay. Then I am just gonna start myself sprinting, I guess. Yeah.
I love it.
Towards him, but I'm gonna like circle around. So it'll probably make my path longer. But my pace is 8. So
Ooh, nice.
I
Okay,
have the fleet-footed.
so you're gonna probably
head.
move 10 yards to the side of the street, right? So you're kind of up by the buildings.
Yeah.
And so that's going to be 3 pace. So you're at 5. And so you're going to move another 5. Fucking yards suck, dude. You're going to move 15 yards. So you're 85 yards away.
Yeah, I'm forever away. Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
And I guess before it's so far. I'm gonna give Flash a little smack on the butt. Be like, yeah! Tell him to run that way and like try to do a not exactly a trample, but like stampede past the guy in
Sure.
like 4 more turns
Sure. Yeah.
for a distraction.
Good idea. Yeah, you untied him, right? So he was hitched.
Yeah. And I gave him a pill last time, so he knows he can understand me.
All right.
That's right.
like it.
Okay. I love it.
Okay.
It is the Desecrated Gunslinger's turn. And he's gonna go. So he's gonna, as he turned to you, he let out this like blood curdling like scream. And he's gonna actually shoot at you, Caleb.
Hey now.
So he pulls from over his shoulder a lever action rifle and he just clicks it once. So you were 10 yards away, right? Is that what we said?
Yep.
Yeah, so he has a 12, a 24, and a 48. That's his range. So in
And
terms of
we're saying that 12 is 12 yards.
right? That's what
I
we
think
said
so.
before.
Yeah, I think
yeah.
that's what we said. Those
Yeah,
are
yeah.
those are yards.
Works for me.
Yeah. So 12 yards is no penalties. So chat, as this works, so with your shooting, you have 3 different distances. First distance is normal shooting, no penalties. The middle distance is a -2 to your shooting skill. And then the final distance is a -4 to your shooting skill. So as we recall, all of these are looking for the target number of 4. So it is shooting skill trait versus the target number of 4. So his shooting is a D6. So he's going to roll 2 D6s. So he also gets the wild dice since he's not just a minion type character. So first one is a 3, that wouldn't hit. Second one is a 3. So 2 3s. I'm not going to give him bennies. So in this instance, I could use a benny to re-roll that, but he just misses. So as that shot comes by you, it just shoots wide, and you hear it plink off the side of a building.
I'll kind of, with my shotgun in hand, I'll kind of like use it as a way to like corral Zeke and kind of like lean down together, like to try to dodge as he's kind of on my hip.
Okay.
That makes sense.
Yeah. And he's just gonna continue standing over the body.
Yeah, I'll kind of speak over my shoulder. It's a close one, Zeke. Stay low.
Okay. So moving into, it's your turn, Dax.
So Dax will kind of curl at one corner of his lip up in an eerie smile, and he'll draw out his rifle, kind of very gently along the barrel. He'll whisper, "Umbre exitum maledictum," and the runes will light up along the barrel.
What is that?
No, I
Means
don't
shadow
expand.
awaken, cursed. And I will implement the ammo whammy power.
It's like a
Like,
weed.
No whammy.
Ammo whammy.
I'm going to use the flare shot, which will illuminate the area very brightly for 1 minute, and removing all the penalties for the darkness.
Very nice.
Okay.
I am going to try and hit him with it, though.
Sure.
All right, so let's see here. Shooting would be D10.
Woo!
Do I still add the D6 to that?
You
Yeah,
roll
you
both.
don't-
You always, whenever
Yeah.
you're rolling a trait roll, you always roll the d6 as well.
It's a separate attack, like a separate try. The D6.
Okay. A 10 and a 5 on the D6.
Okay, so the 10's gonna explode.
Okay. Re-rolling the 10.
Yep.
9.
Okay, so 19, right? So the target number was a 4. So if we think about that correctly, an 8 is a raise, a 12 is another raise, a 16 is a third raise. So you get 3 raises, right? So you get to add 3
no promotion.
additional damage dice
Yeah.
to your character. And one thing to note, chat, is that we're capping all of these at 1 wound. So as Church rolls his damage, we'll explain that. So
So the basic damage roll plus an additional 3D.
yes,
raise, you get it.
yes. So
Okay.
what's your damage?
2D8 plus 1.
Okay. So you're gonna roll
So there's
8d8.
let's see, there's
Unreal.
4, 8, 15, 19, 23, 30, 32, 35.
What's this monster stuff? Is?
It's a
blazing
6. It's a 6.
Tough-
So
toughness of 6.
we're, like I said earlier, we're capping at 1. So the damage, 6 shakes the monster. 12 gives it the wound. So we're capping it at 1 wound, just so you don't, because this would kill the monster in 1 hit.
Yeah,
you
no,
don't-
that's
you
fine.
literally
That's
don't.
fine.
Exactly what. So this is a homebrew rule that I've found out there that everybody's like, please do this, because this would have killed the monster in 1 hit.
No, I'm fine with that. That's all good. So yeah, the blinding blast of light blazes forth from the glowing barrel of my gun.
Yeah, and it lights up the street. So all the way up and down, it just this big illumination to back to nothing. At this time, so something to think about in Deadlands, Savage Worlds Deadlands, time in each combat is abstract. So it's not like D&D where each round is 6 seconds. It's an abstract concept, right? So think of it like more narrative as the combat goes, right? So as that, I'm gonna say, brilliant light just illuminates up and down Main Street, you do start to see flickers come on of other people's lanterns light up. Okay. Anything else you would like to do, Dax?
I believe I was by like a wagon or something, wasn't I?
Yeah, you were kind of off. You're on the platforms underneath the awnings, and there was some things you could hide behind.
Yeah, so I'll kind of roll back with the gun and take cover.
Okay. Next up is Two Socks.
So
Caleb.
yeah, that's me.
That's me, that's
this
me.
guy. That's me. Oh, it's me, Caleb. This guy is stunned now. How does
He
that
is
work
shaken.
for
He's shaken.
Aiken? How does that work for my turn? Does it have any advantages, or is it all just
So shaken characters cannot take actions, only movements and free actions to recover from. So no, it doesn't do anything
Okay.
for you.
All right. Now he was like lurching over a body.
Yep.
Can I see if that body is moving, breathing?
From where you're at, you cannot tell.
Okay. I'm gonna close the gap. And
Of
get into
10
5.
yards.
Yeah. Well, I want to get into 5
Okay.
so that my shotgun doesn't have any negatives.
Sure. Yep.
And I'm seeing him kind of reeling from this, and he's illuminated up, and I'm gonna kind of rush up 5 yards and kind of kneel down, put my one arm without the hand over, and drop that shotgun over it. And I'm gonna take a blast, one shot, single
You're
shot.
taking the blast.
I'm going to blast him.
You're gonna give him a blast.
Yeah.
The Baja Blast is back.
Sure. That's actually etched on the side of my double barrel. That's Baja Blast.
Nice.
That's
Yeah,
the name
and
of
it's
the
got
shotgun.
like a wave, an ocean wave emoji next to it.
Okay. So go ahead and
None
roll.
of that's true. I get to roll 2d6 because my shooting ability is a d6, and then I get to use the wild dice, right?
Yeah. So you roll the d6 for shooting plus a d6 for the wild dice.
I rolled 2 2s.
Sweet.
2-2.
So you can choose to spend a Benny. So every start of every game, you get 3 bennies.
Yeah. I'm going to spend 1 to re-roll.
Okay.
Is that how that works?
Yep. And
Alright,
so
so
you
one Benny.
re-roll both your wild and your
Yep.
trait.
Okay, I got a 1 and a 5.
Okay.
That could have been worse. If you had double
So
ones.
so one thing to note, please note that we should use a separate wild dice.
Yep.
It should be separate. Yeah. Okay.
My fancy
So, yeah,
skull
so-
splitter die.
So your 5 hits.
Okay. And I'm within range where I'm going to do 3d6 damage on this mofo.
So his toughness is a 6, so you're looking to beat 6.
Okay, so I rolled 12 total with,
Okay.
with the 3 dice.
So you do 1 damage because he's already shaken. So
Okay.
you do 1 wound. So
Yep.
if he was not shaken, you would have done shaken
Sure.
plus a wound. In this case, he is already
goes
shaken,
straight
so you
to-
just do the wound. So he's at
like
2
it,
wounds
yeah.
total.
Chit chat.
Chit chat.
Is there any cover next to me? So I kind of moved along. I imagine we're like on a sidewalk or a boardwalk,
Yeah.
and I
yeah.
kind of moved up, and I would like to then shift parallel to him and get behind something if I can.
Yeah, I think you have a column right there.
Okay. Yeah. So I'll
Hold
kind of
up
like
the awning.
shift over to the post.
Post.
Right?
Probably
and,
not column.
yeah. Whatever. But I'm there. Kind of give me a little cover.
Colin McDougal.
You know what, O'Doyle?
Okay. Anything else for Caleb Crawdaddy?
I think that's kind of all I can do, right?
Yep. Well, I mean, there's a
Movement
bunch
and
of
an
free
action.
actions if you want to
Sure,
talk or say something.
Yeah. I'll, Zeke, it's your turn.
Okay. Zeke, it is your turn. And at this point, we don't use these cards anymore. We draw new ones, right?
yeah,
after
you
Zeke.
put those. Yeah, you put those in the discard so they're not used, and then you draw again.
Okay. Zeke,
So
it's your turn.
I think Zeke was hiding and cowering behind Caleb and didn't notice that he ran away at first. So he looks up and realizes that he's just standing in the middle of the street and there's no one blocking him. And so you said you ran over to like a poster, like an awning, right?
Yeah, I moved directly towards him, shot, and then moved.
To a pole, right?
Yep.
Okay, so Zeke would panic and then run to the pole and try to be behind you again. But as he gets closer, I am going to cast a spell, and I'm just gonna be like, don't get so close, it's dangerous. You gotta leave room for Jesus. And I'm gonna cast the deflection on you. And so the deflection, I'm gonna cast it using my faith skill, which is a d6, and then I get to also roll a wild die.
Okay.
So get a 4 to see if it goes off okay. I got a 4 and a 2, so that's
Sick.
And so for deflection, you start to glow slightly with the power of Jesus, and your body's kind of lit up a tiny bit, and it gives you a -2. Let me just make sure it's correct. I believe it's a minus. Foes subtract 2 on their attack rolls. So when you roll, it's -2 at the end, trying to hit them.
All right.
And that's it. And I'm gonna continue to hide because I am slightly a coward.
Did you describe what that looks like? Feels like?
Yeah. So like I said,
Sorry,
you start to feel maybe say you feel a little bit warmer because it's the night. It's kind of cold, so maybe you kind of just feel a little bit of a heat.
You feel
and
the
you
Jesus embrace.
Yeah, Jesus is love. And then you slightly glow, but not enough to like make an impact. But I would say, if anyone were paying attention, they could tell you're kind of like a
Okay.
You're better. You're better. Okay. All right. So new round. First up
Strong.
is me, Queen of Clubs. The broken character gets
Nobody's-
a Joker.
Oh, who got the Joker
So-
now?
Joker, the broken character. Church, the guy who makes broken characters
Oh,
every time.
me?
Oh, that's
Yep.
funny.
I forgot about that. Sorry. Cranky, 8 of diamonds. Quake, 6 of hearts. Robo, 10 of clubs.
Then I get 2. So
Oh shit. Robo, 4 of hearts.
there you go. That's more like it.
You're going last every time.
Chris, 6
Yeah,
of
it's
clubs. So, how the initiative is going to work with a Joker, you can choose your turn at any point in the round. You get a +2 to all of your traits. You get a +2 to all of your damage.
Okay. So
And our whole group gains a Benny, right?
And the whole group gains a Benny.
boner.
You just, oh, church!
Y'all
Whoa!
got a boner.
What is this?
Boner.
This Benny's pointing me this way.
I feel the Lord's
I
word.
have such a raging Benny right now.
All right. So
Oh boy.
I get +2 if I shoot at him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you can choose to go whenever you want. You don't necessarily go first.
Well, I'll just go ahead and knock it out unless anyone's desperate to like do something in particular.
He goes first, so
Okay.
Oh well,
Yeah,
you
might
can
be
Joker
good.
him, right? You can.
yeah. Yep. So
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, Benny.
Yeah. Okay. All right then. I'll kind of aim down the sights and whisper into the gun one more time. Because I talked to my gun. Gravis Ursa. And you guys will hear this kind of faint bear roar come out as the report of the gun goes off. I'm going to use loaded for bear.
So
Which
what,
is
let me ask, what are the downsides of having all of these good things?
You still have to. I think you have to actually cast them. Is the only thing, right?
Yeah, well, the ammo, like I spent 4 power points to cast this out of 10.
So explain the PowerPoint.
I have 10 power points. Every power I have costs a specific amount. Like ammo whammy is my most expensive. It costs 4.
I think you still need to roll to see if it affects though for a cast, like I did for the deflection. Yeah.
Do I?
Yeah.
For ammo whammy?
Yeah,
I'm
you
not
should.
100% sure for ammo whammy, but generally for spells we do. Yeah. So for me, just to clarify too, I spent 3 power points to cast the deflection on 2 socks, which I will write down on my character sheet.
Well, like for instance, this it just increases the gun's base damage by 1 die type.
Yeah. Let me check. Let me.
So I'm not casting it on him. I'm casting it on my gun.
Yeah, it doesn't
No, I
matter.
get it.
Anytime you make,
Okay.
Yeah, you cast a spell.
like, even though
What
I
do
have
What
points
do I need to
invested
roll for that?
in my devices, I still have to roll to make sure they work.
Yeah, it's your casting skill to it's usually a base 4. So whatever your casting ability. I think it's
Oh,
initial
yeah.
casting.
Yeah, I got spell casting here.
What's your
Okay.
arcane background?
Yeah, okay. I'll go ahead and roll that real quick then.
Yeah.
5 and 3.
Yeah, yeah, so
Yeah,
the
that
skill
hits.
is up.
Plus the
Okay.
2, right?
Plus
Oh,
the
yeah.
2.
Plus
So
the
7 and 5.
Okay.
Okay, so yeah, roll your damage +2.
All right. Do you want me to roll to hit him first, or?
Yeah, I suppose you got to do that.
8 and 2. So 10 total.
Okay, so 8 and 2. Yeah, that hits. His toughness was 6, so you cast another wound. So he's at 3 wounds right now.
That'd be 2d10. plus
Yep.
4.
Yep.
17, 18, 19, 20, 21.
Good.
This guy.
Yeah, you hit.
Yeah.
He's at like a lot of wounds. So again, Church with his, busted characters. Only person in the game to ever do it. Kidding. I'm kidding. Chat,
Only-
calm down. I'm just kidding.
I'm not. He's not good in social situations.
Oh,
but he's a murder man.
that's the downside. Oh, I see.
And I will occasionally shoot my teammates.
I
Well, the
can't wait
DM's
for that
gonna
moment.
attack you with a tea party.
Yeah, he's actually gonna shoot at. He's probably gonna shoot at you, which you do have some target or some cover. Does anybody have the cover rules right off the top of your head?
I do not.
Let me check the notes.
He is shooting at me, right? I couldn't tell.
Yeah, he's gonna shoot at you.
Okay. I was gonna say he probably should if he's not.
No, I don't.
Here, let me pull up the PDF.
Okay. Well, I think it's just a -2. If
Yeah, I
remember
think it's
correctly.
-2, -4, but I'll double check.
Just do -2. I'm sure it's only half covered where I'm at.
Yeah.
So he had 2d6s, so that'll be fun. So yeah, he's
Oh,
gonna
yeah.
shoot at you. That's a 1. That's a 6. So that's a 4, but it's exploding since it's a d6. That's a 8. 8 total. 8 total. So he's gonna do. He's gonna get it. He's gonna get it. He's gonna get it. Which he also has. I think his damage is a d12.
There we go. Cover bonus.
I posted it in
Plastic,
the.
leather, drywall, wooden shield, aluminum corridors, 2.
I posted the cover in the general chat.
Okay. Thanks, Robo. Was that right? Was I right though? I think I was right.
Yeah, so -2 for light cover was 50%, medium cover is
Yeah.
-4, and then heavy is -6.
I would say light cover is fine. Okay. D12. Oh shit! He rolled a 12.
Did you?
Uh-oh.
Oh, here comes the explosion.
He rolled a 12.
You-
11. So that's 35.
Oh, jeez.
He rolled 35. Which is only you're shaken and a wound. Which
Okay.
actually he should have rolled his vigor to. He passed anyways. So he's no longer shaken. He's at 3 wounds. Dax, you were shaken with 1 wound.
All right.
It's those if you haven't checked it out yet, Skull Splitter dice. Weighted for your favor. I'm just kidding. That's not true. It's not true. It's not true. I was just kidding. Hold on. 1 second, my browser just locked up. Great. Okay, so next would actually be Ostro. So while
Okay.
browsers come back up.
I still have quickness.
Yeah.
Because the last several rounds. So I'm gonna zip on up to this bastard because I think I'm now within range to reach him.
Yep.
And then I'm gonna take my magic walking stick, which isn't really
Ooh.
magic, but and I'm gonna just right in the solar plexus, which for me is a D10 and a D6.
And it's for melee. Melee's a bit different.
Mhm. Yeah.
Melee is strength plus your weapon. Or no, that's damage. I'm sorry. Melee is
Yeah.
fighting plus your wild dice against the opponent's parry. So in this case, the opponent's parry is a 6. So instead of that 4, you're rolling to beat a 6. It's a contested roll though, so I roll that, right?
For melee attack? No, it's
For
not
parry.
No, it's a set number. For,
Oh yeah,
for
yeah,
melee
you're
attack.
right. I'm
Yeah.
sorry. It's a 6.
Yeah, fighting skill versus parry TN.
Yep. 6 is your TN. So you're looking to beat a 6.
So I got a 5 on the D10, but I got a 6 on this D6.
Okay, so then you explode it.
So I roll the D6 again.
Yep.
3.
3. So you roll the 9. That hits.
Boom.
Yep. So go ahead and roll
And
your.
So I got a D6 plus my. I think it's 2D strength. Yeah, 2D6s.
For melee, again, a bit different. So your damage is your strength plus your weapon damage versus the toughness. Toughness is still the same.
4 and a 2.
It's loud.
So he takes it.
Yeah.
He just absorbs it, and
Well,
Ostro swears.
You got your bennies.
did you add your strength in there? So it's your
No, I rolled 2 D6s because it's my strength is a D6
There you go.
okay.
plus the D6 of the
Weapon.
yeah.
Do you have to roll your strength, or is that just a static number?
So
Yeah,
damage.
So like when it says strength plus
It's your
a D4.
it's the die. Yeah. Like my
Okay.
strength is a D6.
Okay.
So I roll that D6 plus the wild card D6 or whatever it's called.
So that's a tie. So a 4 plus a 2 is a 6.
Okay.
So
So ties.
ties
I think
go.
it's meter beat.
Yeah, it's meter beat. So that hits, and that's wound 4.
Okay.
So you see how does this look? If you want to go ahead and narrate.
Well, you see Ostro kind of just in his shirt, because he usually wears a suit and top hat and all that. But he's he's just in his shirt, and he just runs up, like zips along with his walking stick in hand, and just boom right in the solar plexus.
Ouch. And the gunslinger flies back. Duster flies with him. And as he hits the ground, you see the clothes just sink all the way down, as if there's no body there. So, officially out of combat. Turn order is done.
I'll start walking up. Imagine the area is still illuminated for a little bit longer.
I'm gonna check the sheriff. Like, he's definitely dead, right?
Yeah, as you check old Silas, he didn't make it.
He did.
I'm gonna kind of whisper, check him for keys, and then I want to investigate the clothes that the creature left behind.
Yeah, I'll kind of converge on that same point with.
I'm gonna run up really
with that.
fast because I'm so fast. I'd be like, oh no, I missed it. I'm so sorry.
You get the next one. Now, what did we just see? This
He hit the
emaciated
ground and
figure.
disappeared. Yeah. So
What I? That, yeah,
what's with
that's
people
that's
disappearing in this town?
that's one thing. But Dax, what kind of magic are you throwing out there?
Who?
You.
Zeke's gonna call back. He's still over at the pole. Is it safe to come out yet?
Yes.
No, come over then.
No, another time, Dax.
It's just a trick of the light. It's your eyes
Yeah,
playing
really?
tricks on me. There's a crazy fog out here, you know.
We all have tricks, I guess.
But this-
And I'll at that
this-
point I'll be next to the sheriff and the cloak of the disappearing guy, and I'll kind of whoever is there with me. I can't remember who said they were running up to the sheriff to check, but I'll kind of assist in that.
As Ostro.
Ostro's right there. I'm digging through the remains of the cowpoke.
Okay. Sure. As you're digging through those remains of the desecrated gunslinger, there's no weapons there. It is just a duster, a nice vest, some pants, some chaps that are from arguably many years from before you were alive. So
These chaps are so out of style now.
they're so
I was gonna say,
assless.
It just chaps my ass.
It does.
Come on, we know you have perma chap.
This is true.
What about Silas? I'll kind of roll him over if he's face down, or really just looking for what kind of wounds were inflicted.
Yeah, so I forget. I'm a doctor, so I should probably go check out the dead body and see if I can help figure that out.
I think that
Get in
man
here.
might be dead.
Yeah, so it's 2 gunshot wounds. One like upper chest, and then one just right in the gut.
Okay. Then
No,
I'll declare
like-
him.
Go ahead.
No, I'll just say, I declare the sheriff deceased officially.
Good thing you didn't just say it.
He declared it.
I declare.
Any sort of anything different about the wounds? Does it look like a normal gunshot wound?
Listen to all these crazy questions, guys. Have you gone through his pockets?
Hey, one step at a time.
Give
Well, I
me.
mean, we're deputies. That makes us sheriffs now.
Right, and we're getting there. There's a order of
Almost,
operations
We're contingent deputies.
with
On
the
probation.
weird shit that I've seen tonight. I don't want to reach my hand in a pocket that's going to bite back.
Oh. Well, I mean, you've only got the one hand, so that's understandable. Here, I'll do
Makes
it.
sense, right? Well, I hand over this investigation to you, and I'm going to get up and go walk towards Flash and make sure she's all right. And
Oh yeah, no, I'm not investigating. I'm just digging through his pockets.
Really got here by
I
now.
handed it
Right
off.
up to you.
Okay. So what skills do you have? Because I would say if you're going to look for different types of bullet wounds, I'm thinking maybe a notice will probably be the one we're going to use here, but I could be swayed other
maybe
ways.
survival.
Use your doctrine.
Yeah.
I would be good with survival.
Yeah, I have both notice and academics, so if you want me just to do a quick forensic look.
Yeah, I would give you academic since you're a bona fide healer.
My notice is higher, but sure.
Well, you can do notice too. Yeah, I will let
Okay.
you do either or.
Okay, let me roll. So just to figure out kind of what's going on with the bullets, right?
Yeah.
I think someone asked whether or not it's something fancy is going on, right? Okay, so I'll roll a wild die, and my notice is a D8. I got an 8 on my 8, plus another 7. So 15 to notice is my highest roll.
15.
And I'm checking out the bullet wounds to see if there's anything weird.
Yeah,
It's
so
not normal.
so you've seen bullet wounds being a healer many times. These are not normal. You get that there's a bit of like necrosis. What the
Okay.
fuck is that? Necrosis. Right around the actual entry wound, and the bullet did not exit. So it's a lot of just like, it's almost like a frostbite around the edge of the wounds.
So I'll just kind of look up and be like, well, this is strange. It looks like there's an entry wound from these bullets, but no exit, and it's as if these wounds kind of said frostbite. They're kind of decaying at a weird rate that doesn't normally happen.
Is the
Something's
bullet still
fishy.
in there?
But I had to look, but I mean, it didn't come out, so
Cut 'em
it's either in there or it's something else weird.
You also might want to check Dax for the bullet in him.
Oh, did Dax get shot? Do you want me to
Dax
take
did
a
get
look
shot.
at that, Dax?
No, I mean, it's a little sore. I wouldn't mind.
Yeah. If he's gonna do that, then I'll try to go and dig the bullet out of the sheriff.
Oh, great. So okay, we're gonna end one storyline here. As Caleb, you're running towards Flash. Flash is also running towards you. Sent from Dex. It just full sprint. It looks really bad though.
Poor Flash.
What?
I mean, it's just like really slow.
Yeah. And I'll kind of
I
like
mean,
put
she's
my
taking off.
hand up and on like right on her forehead there and calm her down. And immediately reach into one of the saddlebags and pull out a shotgun shell and reload. So I got both shots back.
Okay, I love it. I was almost there.
Almost free.
Zeke, as you go to check Dax, and
Mhm.
you're reminded of that bullet shot, you feel it in your upper shoulder, Dax. 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 Dax.
The worst.
Who picks names like Dax and Dex? Not
I was about to say,
together,
your
not
players?
together, completely separate. And then the moment that they're like, "Oh, hey, we're gonna fuck with the DM the entire game. I'm gonna kill one of your characters."
Just so they get a rename.
But then
Yeah.
you're gonna get a Dix. as the next character.
That's how you get dicks.
Old
Yeah.
dox
So you
you.
Do you
Yeah.
want
dicks?
Looking at the players here, he's already got the dicks.
That's
I
true.
was gonna say you can call me Canny if you want, because he's real smart.
That's
You
true.
call me Riggs.
It's true. Dax.
Yes.
Okay, so this wound. Yeah, let's take a look at the wound.
As you feel it, and you feel that set of necrosis start to set in, and it just starts burning. No other wound, so you just still have the wound.
So, would it be okay for me to attempt to try to heal him? It's within an hour, because the rule is you can do it within an hour.
Yeah, absolutely.
And so, I have two ways to heal. I'm a doctor, of course, but I also have magical healing. Would you mind? Would it be okay for me to try regular healing first and see if something happens or it's weird? Is that
Yeah,
okay?
I try and heal it, man.
Okay.
Are
so
you
I'm
asking
gonna...
me or the
Oh,
game?
I'm asking the game master. Because you said it's okay for me to heal. So
Yeah,
I'm gonna try first, traditional healing, and I have a med kit. And so you have one level of wound, right? Trish?
Yeah, one wound.
Okay, so I'm at a -1 to heal. So I'm gonna roll my healing, which is a D8, and then my wild die. -1. Ooh, I got an 8 again. It still explodes. It's -1. Okay.
Yeah, it explodes if there's a
So
minus.
after explosion, minus the 1, it's a 9. So that should be able to heal 1 wound if it's normal. So that's up to you.
Should be able to heal. So is your wound healing ability magical in nature, or is it literally just like field medic type?
Yes. So I have both because I'm a doctor and a Jesus fan. But I used my doctoring skills first. That's what I rolled.
That did not work.
Jesus, fan.
Okay. So as I see that the regular stitching, trying to clean it with gauze, cleaning up the wounds not working.
And so as you're trying to clean it and
Mhm.
stitch it, and
What happens?
the skin just kind of peels away. So you can't. So if you think of like stitching, you try and catch purchase on the edge of the
Mhm.
skin. It just like flakes off. Jesus.
I'm just gonna like slightly gag a little bit. Ugh, this looks unreal. And I'm just gonna.
And before he does this,
Mhm.
I'm gonna kind of gently reach up and grab him kind of back of the head and draw him in real close, like to where we're eye contacting. And I'm gonna kind of say, "Look, I need you to do your best work here. Can I
Jesus.
trust you to do your best work?"
I think I could try. And then it's the you put the fear of Jesus in me, I guess.
Oh no, I'm actually using an ability. I'm spending 2
shit.
more power points and
Okay.
boosting your
How many
trait.
power points do you have left?
That's 6 I've spent out of 10.
So the first gunshot you said took 4.
Hmm. This is 2.
What about the second gunshot? The bear gunshot.
No, that's a duration of 5 for the one
Oh, yeah.
use.
Oh, so even more broken.
Okay, so you're boosting my
I'm so
abilities.
confused as to Church's
What?
character building skills here.
No,
We're gonna have to
You're
go back and
boosting-
do some due diligence.
yeah, you're gonna boost my ability by a +2. You said with your
One
your
dice.
power?
One die type.
Oh, 1 extra die. That's even more powerful. Okay, so instead of trying to heal it conventionally, I'm just gonna put my hand over it and try to use the power of Jesus, which also costs power points. So I will cast healing at a power point of 3. Let me see what I have. So that's d6 and a d6. Okay, so I'm rolling 2 d6s plus the wild die, which is the third d6, right? Do you know if it's in addition, Church, the boost? Does it say added to or?
It see, it boosts your trait 1 die type.
1 die type. Okay, so I'm gonna go up to an 8 and a 6 then.
So it's
Ooh.
for 5 rounds.
So I'm gonna. Jesus, bro.
And you're gonna have a -2 for this one.
Okay. 17. So with the -2, I have a 0 and a 5.
Robo uses his PP. What are you talking about?
Yeah. Terrible points. I love. So yeah, with my highest, with all the negatives and everything, the boosting is a 5 though.
It's still,
That should
it's
be a
still.
success.
Yep.
Okay. So what happens to the wound as I press down and my palms glow a little bit. They get a little sweaty, mom spaghetti, and the warmth kind of comes from my hand and into the wound.
Cranky Old Mage, thank you for gifting hers the red.
Ooh.
Tier 1 sub. Appreciate that. Okay. Penis points. Let's get the one that sounds closest to penis points.
PP.
So there's penis points.
It's just penis points.
Yeah, just be.
Don't use that
No
high.
sense in noting.
Well, I copied 2 socks is literally from the chat. So.
Oh, Robo,
You
you're not
can't
not
from the dealer.
subscribed to Featherfall Tabletop anymore.
What? Oh, that's right. Here you go. You told me not to.
Where did that emote come from?
I thought you put it in there.
No, that is not me.
It's like a little devil holding
Yeah,
a heart.
It wasn't me.
Yeah.
Well, somebody
Most of
gave
the
it to us.
It's our most used emote.
Sweet. And our only. Anyways, okay. So as you how does your magic Jesus ability look coming out of you?
Yeah, so for this particular one, both my hands start to glow. It's the same glow that was on Caleb. And yeah, anyone that comes in contact would feel like kind of a warmth as it starts to heal. Like a,
Is it golden?
it happens to be.
Is
golden.
it a golden warmth as you?
It's a golden warmth, but it is completely dry, so there's no.
It's actually magic. It's not.
great.
It's not pee. It's magic.
It's
I'm so
fake,
glad
thank you
you
very
did.
much. It's fake.
But it's good that we're getting the mechanics of how your PP works. So
He doesn't have PowerPoints. He has PP points.
PP points. So does it work? Am I healed?
Yeah, so I think I hit. Yeah, so it should be able to remove 1 wound,
Okay.
even if it's fancy. It has a -2 on it. So
Okay. So yeah, Dax will be kind of shocked and look down and shake his arm, kind of pat you on the shoulder. Wow, you quite some skill you got there.
I aim to please another satisfied customer of
When
the
we-
Lord.
When we have more time, we should sit down and have an extensive chat
We
about
can't
this.
get his bill.
I know. Oh yeah, excuse me. I forgot to ask. What's your insurance? Do you have a? I charge you for your copay.
La la la. la.
It's okay. It's okay. I'll send you the bill later. It's
So as you're chatting and talking, lights are coming on, and down the far edge of the street, you see 3 lights coming towards you. The normies are waking up.
There are 4 lights.
Yeah, I've got flashes, rains, and I'm not. I just got her close and kind of on the other side of her as these lights are coming through.
I just realized how bad this looks, guys. It's just us in this pile of clothes and a dead sheriff.
It's all right. We're deputized. We'll be fine.
Think one of them's the Undertaker.
They're quick.
We're gonna explain this to the locals.
Well, we're obviously going to blame this one completely on the Blackthornes.
And I think the one in charge is gone. So unless there's some kind of higher power, and I don't mean Jesus, I think we'll be all right.
Which one of you Dust Devils has the star?
I can't remember who. I had it at one point and gave it to somebody.
Yeah, I never had it. I'm trying to remember.
I'm making my notes.
I think you
I
have
thought
it, Church.
You have it, yeah.
Me?
Yeah.
No, I don't think I
Yeah.
have it.
Maybe the. Well, let's say who has it now. Let's just pick some.
Roll a
no,
roll a
I don't
d5.
have it. I don't have it. One of you
Not
guys.
it. Not it.
I rolled a
Okay.
1. Who's 1?
You're the
That's
one.
Rich.
I think-
the one.
Zeke has it.
Okay.
Zeke has it.
I'm
Give me
gonna
the-
remember. Yeah,
give
it's
me
in
the
my pants
goddamn star.
pocket.
Give me the
I'm
star.
gonna hand it over. I'll be like, oh, what's this doing here?
I was gonna yoink the star off the sheriff and
Now we have
hand it
2.
to Caleb.
That's even worse than your fingerprints are on his stuff.
So as people approach, I take my hat off and put it on my chest reverently and pretend to look like I care.
What kind of gun do you have, Dax?
Which one? I have 2.
The one you were whispering sweet nothings to?
Oh, that was the Winchester 73.
Okay. Okay, so as you're prepping and waiting, the lights continue to grow, get closer. Almost every light on Main Street is now lit up in the upstairs of the buildings.
Hell yeah, Main
And you-
Street's lit. We're on it.
And you see people kind of poking their heads out of the windows, seeing what's going on.
If anybody gets like super nosy, I'll say something. But if they're just like looking and moving on, I won't chime in.
I mean, they're really nosy. So as nosy as they were when you were walking through town.
All right.
Did we
Seems right.
actually meet like a mayor or anything? Who's next in charge after Silas? I don't even know who to alert.
Well,
Evelyn ought to know.
I point at somebody walking by and I say, hey, you, get the mayor.
Nobody's walking by yet. They haven't.
Oh, they
they're looking out the
caught
windows. But as these get closer, you see a middle-aged female figure surrounded by 2 kind of bulky, nondescript bodyguards, if you will. Even for the late hour, she stands tall and regal in a way. She took some time to actually get dressed, so she's not in like a nightgown or anything like that. She's fully dressed in day attire. And as you get closer, you can see this long flowing red hair. It's up in a little bun on top with a hat over it. As she looks you 3 over, and the 2 bodyguards kind of flank to your sides. What do we have here at this late hour?
I'll kind of like put my chest out a little bit and let that badge kind of show itself. Well, we had some late night shenanigans. Who might you be?
Well, I am Mayor Wells.
Well, just the person we want to see.
Who is lying in the street?
Well, we got 2 bodies there, although only one.
And one of the
Really
bodyguards
present?
will walk over. And I mean big, like 7 foot tall, like bulking, and he kind of just kicks in. He goes,
Yeah,
"There's only
careful.
one body here."
Yeah, careful. We got
Crime scene.
we got Zeke looking at. He's putting his he's giving us his medical expertise on what happened there. But there were 2 bodies at one point. One of those is unfortunately your former sheriff, Silas.
What did you say?
Yeah, it's weird to me too.
He
One of those, Silas.
he had just informed me that he deputized all 5 of you.
That's right. What a coincidence. Am I right?
Quite the coincidence. And you see an understanding demeanor quickly turn to she's not having it.
Well, now,
Um,
now
please,
I am sure
we need to
that
get
you-
this, clean this up off the streets, and we will meet in the sheriff's office. All 5 of you. And he'll point to you two, Dax and Dex. Please help assist in moving Silas.
Do you have a undertaker?
We do, but we need a... And she'll point to all of the people looking.
Eventually, got you.
We need to get him out of City Square here and
Right.
figure out what exactly is happening.
I'm gonna take her cue that we need to be moving, and I'm gonna start ushering Flash over to the sheriff's office, and that's where I'm gonna tie her up for the time being.
I'll grab the body by the ankles and wait for someone to get the other end.
Did Zeke dig a bullet out of Dax?
No, I think we switched because I went to heal, and then I think
Right,
you said
but-
you were. I didn't.
Yeah,
So, yeah.
and did that cause the bullet to come out?
No, I was
It did
healing.
not.
Yeah, I was healing.
Okay. So then, was I able to dig one out of the sheriff before all this?
Yeah, so sorry, we didn't
Good copy.
resolve that. Give me, what kind of check would we do there?
I've got survival.
Hey,
Yeah, give me a
survival
survival. Give me a
knife.
survival check.
I got a +1 because of my fancy knife.
Oh yeah.
Is a 4.
4.
There's a 6 on the 6 and a 1 on the 4.
And what was the dice you were rolling?
So 4, so 10. 4 and a 6.
Okay, yeah, you get it. You dig around for a while. You pass
Plus
you pass the check. You dig around for a while. And there's no trace of a bullet. There's no exit wound, so it should be in there. But there is no trace of a bullet.
What's that? That's what I expected. Okay.
Well, let's get him in. Let's appease. Is she still there?
She has turned and is walking towards the sheriff's office.
I got the ankles. I'm
So
waiting
it's-
on somebody else to grab the other end.
Yeah, kind of the same direction we're going. I got. Excuse me, ma'am. I don't think we got your name.
I'm
Mayor
Mayor Wells.
Hells.
First name's Harriet.
Harriet. No needed. Not needed. Well, hey, fellas, I'm gonna tie up Flash here, and I'm gonna go run back up and get properly dressed and equipped. No problem with that.
Dex, would you mind kindly grasping this late sheriff's wrists so that we can carry him off the street?
Oh, sure.
Um,
I'm the smallest person, probably.
Caleb, are you trying to head
Like,
back?
struggling.
Head back to the Tipsy Tumbleweed.
Yeah, I'm gonna tie up Flash outside the sheriff's office. And no,
The
not gonna happen.
the two bulky bodyguards kind of grab you by the shoulder and go,
Fellas.
"We should move."
Yeah, I am in my skivvies. And the rest of my equipment is upstairs over there.
We can figure that out after.
All right. I mean, I'm 6'4", so
They're taller than you are.
yeah, but still like looking up to them. Yeah.
They almost look like brothers, if you will. Like,
Bash brother.
yeah, they're
They're Jose Canseco and Mark McGuire in the mid '90s.
Sammy Sosa and Mark McGuire. You could be Kaseko. I'll be Hideo Nomo.
Neat. All right, I'll kind of take their. I'm not trying to push buttons or anything, so I'll
Yeah,
head
and you
into
feel
the,
their
sheriff's
big
office.
meaty paws just like envelop your shoulder without like issue, and they quickly stop and turn you.
We're on the same side, fella.
I've seen this video before.
Is there a couch?
But I don't have any money.
And so as Dax and Dex, you two are kind of moving the body. You're not far from the sheriff's office. You're couple hundred feet. You make it in there pretty quickly, and you start to see that the crowds are gathering on the streets. It's maybe 2 a.m., so abnormal. But as you enter the sheriff's office, you see Mayor Harriet Wells sitting at the desk, impatient for you all to join. So we quite the awakening. But I suppose we will hear the side of the story and figure out what do we do next. And she'll kind of snap, and the two bodyguards slowly move in front of the door, so there's no real exit. Which one of you 5 would like to start?
Well, I think it's best if you start. We got magic shit happening in the streets, and we're kind of thrust into the middle of this.
Hey, language, sir. There's a lady in the room.
It's fine.
I apologize.
I appreciate your chivalry, but I am not one. We need to figure this out. What did you say? Magic shit?
Well, not literally like magic poo, but yeah, there's some weird things going on.
And you see the impatience fall even further over her face.
Like things we can't explain, maybe is a better way to put it.
There we go.
Okay, so
start at the top.
Here's what happened. We were deputized by Mr. Silas because he was catching that Blackthorne guy, who then vanished.
Donovan.
And then and then we were looking into that, but of course it was late, so we went to bed. Well, we got woken up by strange noises and shit, so we came out here, looked around, and there was this thing standing over the sheriff's body. So we engaged with it, and when we defeated it, it vanished.
A thing.
It looked almost like a skeleton in a trench coat.
And she looks around.
That's it.
I know, it's weird, but that is what happened.
Well, we kind of maybe could foresee something happening. Your palm reader, Rose, she told us somebody was going to lose their life tonight.
Wait, Rose she's not our palm reader. She's just a drifter like you all.
Well, she knew what was going to happen.
And she starts to rub the temples. I don't understand how all of this converges tonight.
Well, that's a good question, Mayor Wells. But
Mm-hmm.
if it's some shred of evidential truth that you're looking for, perhaps this might feed into that a little bit. And I'll pull my shirt down and show her that kind of slightly necrotized scarring wounds that I got where I got shot.
Mm-hmm. Probably because someone started looking into why people were disappearing from your jail.
Or it could have been the
Someone being
Blackthornes
us.
themselves.
So
Right, but they fought back with deadly force because someone was trying to stop their shenanigans.
So do you think it was the Blackthornes?
Or someone aligned with them because someone was using some sort of hoodoo to get them out of jail.
It makes sense. If Donovan vanished from we were already deputized by the sheriff at the time. We were in the sheriff's office when he vanished. If he went back to the Blackthornes and said, "Hey," and they're up to some hijinks with voodoo, then they sent this thing and it took out the sheriff.
But did not shoot the deputy?
Right. None of the
It did
deputies.
shoot.
Well, kinda.
Well, it did shoot the deputy. One of the deputies. Yeah.
I do have worries about with
Declare.
that sheriff being gone. If this is the Blackthornes, there might be a rain coming down on.
Yeah,
The
it's just
locals
going to
here.
encourage them to be more active. I twirl my stick.
So, well, it sounds like you two, have been deputized. What do you think's the best course of action?
Well,
My
you
plans are generally frowned upon by this group, ma'am, but I'd be more than happy to offer an opinion if you're really interested.
I asked for your opinions. Yes, I mean, I feel like we're mincing words when I've given you the floor to hear your side, and I just expect you to shoot straight with me.
I just want to be clear. We're not suspects here.
Everybody's a suspect,
Well,
but you five are the closest to any kind of law and order that I have in this town right now. So
Except for those.
I'm giving you a bit of leniency, trusting that Silas trusted you for a good reason.
Well, I think our only lead is to go check out the Blackthornes. They're the only ones that have motive to do this right now, or the best motive, I guess.
Sheriff should have let me shoot that man when he got out of prison.
Well, we can't just have gunfights in the middle of the day, so I understand.
Yeah,
Well-
do you want us? Oh,
I guess the question is, how much of the Blackthornes do you know? Silas seemed to have a good understanding of some of the hoodoo that they were throwing out there, and this sort of matches up with that. So I mean, if you're totally ignorant of what is going on, then that might be the best place to start. But if you know something that we don't, that's all we got.
Well, I would say start with the Blackthornes. If rumors are true, it may be the rumors of the magic or what voodoo or whatever you said may be wise to check out Mabel on the outskirts of town.
Mabel. Now, is that a person?
Mabel, yeah. She's one of the first settlers here in Dustfall, and slowly but surely she's moved further and further out of town. You know, the old rumors and stories tell of fantastical ways about her. But so check her out on the outskirts of town. I think at this point we should probably get, everybody back into their homes. I'm sorry?
I would like to get dressed.
Yeah, we damage control first, right? Your pee-pee's not showing through your undies, so...
Madam Mayor,
That stupid boxer slit. Every now and then it just like
peeks
No, it
out.
doesn't.
In this case, wouldn't it be Long John's with the butt that flap?
Yeah, he just has a little butt that hangs out.
I think it's more than that.
It's more of the actual nightgown that he wears, like
Yeah, I think
very
it's flowing.
thin and
yeah, that was with the little nightcap.
Yeah,
but mine's
exactly.
tucked in. I actually grabbed pants, so mine's like sticking out half in between the shirt. You can see like the collar.
okay.
Because and also I guess the nightgown, not
Oh,
the
okay.
PPEs.
What
And
were you-
apparently I grabbed my medical kit because I totally forgot about that. So let's just say I brought my bag because I knew trouble was gonna happen.
That's fair. Dax, what were you gonna say?
Madam Mayor, I understand that there may be a cabal or sect or settlement of the Watleys somewhere near your village. Is this true?
Yeah, haven't they been introduced into the Blackthornes? Was that what I heard earlier?
It's not what I've heard. At least not yet. Is this true that they have been working in cahoots with this gang?
I'm not sure. What are you looking for the Watleys for, if I may ask?
Well, I've had my suspicions about them for some time, man, and their dealings with various, unmentionable parties within the ether, let's just say, that good God-fearing folk, and I'll kind of nudge my God-fearing friend here, know better than to make deals with. And if they're in cahoots with this Blackthorne gang, then, well, such shenanigans are not so far removed from possibility.
Okay, add that to your line of investigations. I don't have any more leads other than you do. Check the Blackthornes, reach out to Mabel, see if the Watleys have something to do with this. I suppose you 5 are going to be deputies. And she'll look to the 2 bodyguards. Bear, Bull, you 2 sheriffs for now. I don't think I need the bodyguards if you're patrolling town. And they'll just kind of like, okay.
Okay.
Yes, master.
Well, CC,
I'm ready. I'm not ready.
don't worry, CC. Your day will come. That sheriff title's as much as good as yours. Just hang in there.
To be honest, I want to be removed from this situation as far as possible.
Oh, are you? No, Sheriff
I am
CC
uncomfortable.
has an amazing ring to it. Sheriff CC.
Sheriff PP.
I thought it was Sheriff Shorty.
None of them sound right. That ain't right.
You should probably go put some clothes on there, CC.
Yeah. Breakfast, some clothes. And then we ride, right? Go
Well,
talk to
help
Mabel.
me get folks back in their houses and then settle them down and then rest. Obviously, if it appears there's no imminent danger, Bear, Bull, you 2 kind of patrol the streets throughout the night. Okay.
You want me to run them back into their houses, or?
Well, just
No, not with your gun.
tell them show's over, and then we can get him back in there. And then take a nap, and then we'll figure it out, right?
Go out and start firing shots in the air. Get back in your houses, you bunch of looky-loos. Get.
Find Mortimer too.
What is them names?
He's the Undertaker.
Oh, gotcha.
A hunch.
I had a hunch. Hey. Blah, 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 blah.
I want like
you know
12
his-
burgers.
Do you know what his last name is? Graves.
That is almost the exact name I chose for my character before I picked tax rates.
Mortimer Graves.
No, it's just Mortimer. He only has one name.
Mortimer.
Mort. I love it.
Weekend at more.
So
okay.
you want us to walk around, right? We're supposed to be trying to put people away.
Yeah, so you can just montage that. You get people back in their houses because obviously people are. Did you hear Silas? Silas is dead. Silas died. These 5 killed Silas.
Well, where you lost 1, you gained 5. So calm down. Everything will be all right.
It sounds like it might be a power struggle. They wanted to be sheriffs. I hold Cece is really interested in it.
Good. I already have a name.
This shit ass place.
Okay.
Meanwhile, Dax is actually whispering back. He totally killed him for the show. He wants to be sheriff really bad.
Not true.
Okay.
So yeah, I'll head, and once we get done rounding people back into their houses and calming everybody down, I'll head up to my room in the Tipsy Tumbleweed. Start getting dressed again. I got my boot knife on my right leg, and then I carry my my shotgun in the back, like I think it's called like Boy Scout carry, where it's across your back, right there. And I got my gun on my hip. Yeah, look it up, Boy Scout carry. It's fine.
Like, what am I carrying now? I don't. That's.
He's carrying Boy Scouts in his back
Yeah.
pocket.
I don't.
No, that's weird.
You said it.
And yeah, I'll just get dressed and ready.
I think right before you do that, Zeke's about to jump in bed. It's like, oh, we're not going back to bed. Oh, okay.
No,
And
we
I'm
got
gonna
work
start-
to do.
Like I was ready in the covers, and then I saw you, was a Boy Scout carry a gun. So, I was like, oh, that means I guess it means business whenever you get your gun like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
I love it. I love it. I love it. Herzra, you gonna do emotes for us?
Yeah, the that ellipses you threw out there was
Dot
left me
dot.
wondering.
Bum, bum, bum.
You don't say the dot dot dot.
Period.
Carry on.
Like the remainder. Okay. Hobby make emotes. Okay. I love it. Herzra, are you in our Discord? We should join. Anyways, so as you approach back in the Tipsy Tumbleweed, people are up. They're downstairs chatting. As you enter, silence.
You've been scout, bro.
Dead silence. Nobody makes a sound, and everybody's eyes are on you. There's about 5 people, including the bartender, now up. Again, it's like 2, 3 a.m. in the morning, and you hear some whispers. We think it was them that did it. So what do y'all want to do?
I'm ignoring all of that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is the bartender there? What's his name? Bert?
Bert Spees. Yep.
Is that his name? Did I get it right?
Peace.
Buck.
The bartender.
You tell me who is the bartender.
No, Buck. It's Buck. Starts with a B.
Nat, Bug,
I see no bucket money.
I got bartender Buck.
bartender's Buck. That's correct.
Okay.
Okay.
Is Buck around? Do they serve
Oh,
food
actually,
here?
Sheriff Silas is dead.
Not this late.
Early.
So
Early.
while they're
It's
while-
probably
while
like 5 o'clock by now. I would
Yeah,
imagine.
3 hours.
5 a.m.
while they're doing all
What do you
this,
mean,
I want to go
3
back
hours?
up
What?
to my room and rest for about an hour and get some PP back.
Oh yeah, would you guys set an hour's past of light to moderate kind of resting
No.
for most of it?
Why? What do you
That's
need?
okay.
You need your PP back?
Yeah, we all get because that's how you get your PB back. Yeah.
But I think it's 5 PP an hour.
It's hard to
Uh,
go back to back sometimes. You know, you gotta.
No, I
no
don't think
rest in
you've
between.
been. I don't think you've been resting.
Yeah, they said things like if you're riding like on a long ride or just kind of talking.
No. False.
Okay, no PPs.
You get no
peeps.
PP back.
So what time is it in the morning?
It's like 2, 3 a.m.
I thought we got up at 4.
We got up at 4.
Oh,
yeah.
then
it's
It
like
happened at
4:30.
4:02.
It's 4:30.
Okay.
It's like 5 a.m. It's 5 a.m.
Alright. Is anybody awake behind the bar?
Yeah, Buck is behind the bar.
All right, Buck. I'm fully dressed at this point,
Yeah.
armed to the teeth.
I thought we were gonna do role play of you getting dressed.
I put my pants on, left leg first, followed by the right leg.
Interesting. I think I do my right leg first.
Yeah.
Can we make him like do an agility check or
I just
something
jump
to see if he falls over?
Right.
He's only got one arm.
He's only got one arm.
He has to have a system. He must.
Yeah, like
One
a
arm,
Wallace and
like-
Gromit contraption.
Well,
He
I have
hangs
one
the
arm,
pants
but
up on
3
the
legs,
doorknob,
so-
jumps in.
Yeah.
He has a like a grabby stick that holds the
Yeah.
other side.
I
of
have a
the pants.
shoehorn.
shoehorn his ass.
on your character sheet.
Shoehorn. I'll buy one. I have leftover money. Anyway, I'm fully dressed. Back downstairs. I'm hungry
You
as fuck.
never fully dressed without a smile.
I'm gonna go back upstairs and sleep for an hour.
Hey, Buck. You guys serve food here?
Well, I suppose at this time it's not really food time.
Well, you got a kitchen back there?
I could get you probably a loaf of bread, a
yeah,
quick
fuck.
biscuit.
How's some eggs? You got eggs?
Not right now, I'm sorry.
Fancy, all you're getting is shit on a shingle, and you know it.
All right. Well, I'll take whatever you got. I'm starving, and I'll grab a seat up at the bar.
Okay. What's everybody else doing? So, Dax is heading up for a nappy. Ostro,
Yep.
what are you doing?
I'm gonna go get dressed to just kind of sit downstairs in the bar and, you know, try and puzzle things out.
Okay. Dex and Zeke. What are you doing?
I was probably with Zeke and like wanting to take a nap.
I think I'd be on food crew too. I'd come down and partake in whatever's
Okay.
there for breakfast.
Sure.
Silas ruined my beauty sleep. His stupid diet and
All
all.
right, hey guys, I don't think we're gonna get much more than a biscuit right now. Probably yesterday's biscuits, but I imagine once that sun comes up, we'll find something out in the streets.
Okay. As the bartender comes
Biscuits
back,
it
he gives you 2 biscuits.
Well, hey Buck, there's 3 of us now.
He forcefully sets the biscuits on the bar top.
Don't worry
Walks-
about me.
wa-
I'll wait till morning.
Walks back and grabs another biscuit. They are hard and inedible.
Oy.
Inedible. All
Well,
right.
I mean, you could eat them, but you're gonna be chewing
Right.
on them. It's like a dog with peanut butter stuck to the top of his mouth.
I wish I had some of this coffee.
Yeah, we might be waiting here for a minute. Ostro, what do you think's going on here? You got to read?
I'm just trying to puzzle out what the hell's going on in this town.
Same.
Oh shit! Do we know where Rose stayed the night?
Ooh.
You do not.
Oh.
And as Buck, if she stayed here in the tower,
After we're sleeping. Are you sleeping? Or are you with us?
I shot up right in bed. I'm like, oh,
What about Rose?
You can come down if you want.
Come on
that.
down. Hey, we don't have a biscuit for you, but
Yeah.
pass
You can
mine
have
on.
mine.
yeah, I'm okay with coffee.
Well, you'd be lucky to even get that. I think whiskey's about all they're pouring right now.
But there's
After this night, a shot wouldn't go astray.
but yeah, I agree. There's something weird going on.
Yeah.
Those weren't regular bullets that killed that sheriff.
Zeke, obviously you are a man of the Lord.
Mhm.
In your good book, any of this track?
It definitely isn't the Lord's work that killed him. That's what I'll say. But from my professional perspective, something must have gone in and either dissipated or disappeared. Dex didn't find anything in those wounds, so I mean, I'm gonna lean towards something more mystical.
Well, I guess if road trip is in order and we get some more information.
We should probably be more careful though, because that sounds kind of dangerous.
Right. Well, knowing what we know now, definitely.
Yeah, when the telegraph office opens, I'm gonna send a telegram to my people back in the east of the Adventurers Guild or Explorer Society. That's just Explorer Society.
Good idea. See if any of those people in your group know what this is.
Exactly. I'm gonna hit up their expertise and see what info they can provide.
Smart.
Real quick, did we know? Is there a telegraph here? I think we established that, right? At the
Yep.
general store.
Cranky already sent one, or Ostro already had one sent.
Okay.
Oh, did I send one already? Oh, okay.
I believe in
about-
the first session. Yep.
Think about the disappearing though, not about the bullets.
Yeah.
Back to the League of Extraordinary Gentlemen.
That's what I think of every time.
It's Sean Connery's worst movie.
It's funny because I was thinking,
Zardoz.
It would have been coded in whatever language the Explorer Society uses, so because other people are going to see that telegram, and I don't want it to say, oh yeah, there's a skeletal guy in town and he killed the sheriff and then vanished into thin air, while earlier in the day the guy was like teleported out of the jail cell.
That's
You
all
know,
fine.
it would be in like coded Explore Society language.
That's cool. Yeah.
You know that like tells them what's going on, but to anybody else who reads it, it's like normal.
Makes sense. Okay. So you guys topping off? What else is happening?
Yeah, we'll kind of hang out down at the bar until Dax shows up. Done with his sleepy.
Eventually he'll show up, I think.
Would you say it's about an hour of a
Yeah.
casual?
It was actually 59 minutes.
Oh
Okay.
shit!
So
Yep.
Sounds like about an hour.
PowerPoints also reset every session too, by the way.
Yeah. Okay. That's fine.
So I'm not too worried about your PPs.
Okay. Just want to make sure I refill that PP.
It's important that I
Uh,
have some PP
I must have a.
in case I need to give it to somebody.
We're good at managing our PP.
We just got affiliate.
Revoked.
Twitch, don't watch us.
And there it
Don't watch
goes.
us.
Yeah.
I just
I mean, Danny's not
know
here anymore. We're not gonna impress anyone.
for my character to cover the most amount of people with his PP, it's gonna take like I feel like it's gonna take a lot of PP points.
PP points. Great.
Around.
Great. Okay. As the hour ticks exactly to the minute, it is now 6:05. And Dax comes down. What is everybody else doing?
If we actually didn't sleep, I think I would have fallen asleep at the bar.
We need to discuss what our next move is. Like what are we doing next? Like how are we gonna figure this out? Like
Well,
do we
Mayor gave us
go?
some leads.
Yeah. Do you want to check out this Mabel character that the mayor talked about, or do we check out the Blackthornes compound? I
Well-
think we found out where they were, right?
Do we have like idea where they are on a map? Like which direction is Mabel and which direction are the Blackthornes?
Well,
I mean, what if we
Right.
check with Mortimer first? That's going to be in town, I think. We can get
Mortimer
Silas
goes?
the proper burial he deserves, and then maybe he's got some information.
well, the mayor, if I may, gentlemen, did clue us in on a very potentially dangerous and/or interesting aspect to this entire predicament. That was the Blackthornes association with the Watleys, which, if you are unfamiliar with,
Good.
well, they're not somebody you want to tangle with lightly.
Yeah.
Well, all the more reason to stick close to town for a moment.
No, I mean, they're all
get some
hemmed
more
up in all
information.
kinds of nasty
Mm-hmm.
dealings with strange things from the other side, if you catch my meaning.
And if I remember correctly, aren't you in town looking for them, Dax?
Yeah, it might be. It might be. That's a good eye you got there, preacher.
Preacher?
Reverend
Yeah.
Doctor.
It sounds like we got Reverend Doctor.
Reverend Doctor.
And so it's 6 early in the morning, right? You hear the saloon doors open, and in walks Zeke.
Zeke?
He's like, "Morning, gentlemen."
Oh, other Zeke.
So coherent.
The OGZ.
Yeah. Does he look hungover?
No, he's fully he's lived this life.
Yeah.
But he's his "morning, gentlemen" was much more coherent than any other conversation.
Hey, Zeke, how are you today?
Get out of here, Ginkgo.
Just queefing in the
I
chat.
mean, audibly, they kind of sound almost the same. But anyway. They both sound like a whisper from a place you don't want to.
Or do you wanna?
Somebody timestamp this conversation.
I can't. I'm not ready to do it.
Yeah.
Just don't whisper sweet nothings in my ear, please.
All right,
Whisper
moving
in your-
along. What do you all want
Where
to do?
Yeah, so I think we have a couple of leads. We should check out one of these. I think, and like the Mortimer's one, and check out this Mabel lead.
Yeah. Does Buck know where
Wally's.
Rose would be?
Oh yeah, and then did you mention that you want to check out Rose when you came down, Dex?
Mhm.
Okay,
Since her nonsense turned out to be true, so I'd be like,
that's true. Like she knew about this. Maybe she had something to do with it too. Who knows?
Okay.
Yeah. What do you guys want to check out? Or should we
Wow.
should split the party?
I think we need to check out Mortimer, Rose. Probably pick up some supplies. We're gonna travel outside of town.
I mean, how far out of town would you say these places are? Would we know?
I don't believe she did say.
Well, we'll talk to Bear and Bull. Though you probably got a location
probably know all
of
sorts of
Mabel's.
things.
Yeah, considering they're your new boss now, Cece.
Yeah, and so it's in their best interest to give us all the details, right? Set us up for success.
Exactly.
Did anyone-
Maybe you could give us a map.
Did anyone catch which one was the bear and which one was the bull? I kind
Okay.
of yeah.
Just kind of goes back and forth. It doesn't matter.
All enormous, mindless lunks look the same to me.
From what I gathered, it looked like they both answered to both, so I couldn't tell
Ah.
last night.
Just cross your eyes when you say that both their names, so they won't know.
Who you looking at?
But yeah, I mean, if you, I think Caleb brought up a good point. If you want to start in town, we could knock off a couple of people here before we head out, at least.
Well, why don't we do that? Look, I'll go with one of you to Mortimer,
Okay.
and we'll go ahead and get that nasty business with the sheriff's remains taken care of. See if he knows anything while we're there. But it's not likely. I don't believe he is just somebody who plays with dead folk. And then you guys can go look after Rose, while Cece there goes and talks to his bosses and gets us the down low of the lay of the land. Maybe a map, general direction, compass, something.
I can do that.
I can do that.
Sounds like a plan. I'll go on the Rose team.
Yeah, I'll head to Mortimer. I need to check out and see if he needs my expertise in
Okay.
corpses.
Perfect.
I stop next to Caleb on the way passing, and I pull my sleeve down and I polish the star on his chest, and then keep walking.
See, I was imagining I was using the sheriff badge to like pin up his loose sleeve.
Well, I like it.
Mm.
Pins up my loose flowing arm sleeve.
Yeah, your shirt
As you
flops.
do that, I'll kind of take a step back and. Does it look all right on me?
Looks
It looks
amazing.
amazing. Yeah. Look at the shades.
Like a charisma roll.
Charisma roll.
+2 to chorizos.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Ooh.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Party, let's go! Yay!
So yeah, I'm heading back to the sheriff station for Bear and Bull talk time.
Talk time.
Can they string syllables together?
No. No. And this is actually where we're gonna end it. Yeah. So as we have many threads to start pulling on, we are going to end it here. So I do want to say thank you everybody for coming to hang out tonight. Much appreciated. We did just unlock that affiliate button. I think all 10 founders badges are gone. But it doesn't mean you can't support us now. So it's there. If you haven't yet, please cancel your Featherfall Tabletop subscription. That obviously that's not going to be used anymore. So, should we see if we can raid tonight now that we're affiliates? So we're gonna try the dinner and a game.
Oh.
They're playing Kingdom of Mist. The dinner and a game. We're gonna try it. I don't know them.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Have you ever been there before?
We're gonna try
Be
it.
on your best behavior.
I've never been there before. Hey, we can raid. We can raid.
I'm
All
gonna
right.
make a quick.
So thank you everybody for hanging out with us. Be sure to join us tomorrow night for Gamma World, and then Saturday night
Yeah.
for Sigil Confidential. All right.
Big things afoot.
We will see you. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.